Welcome to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with Rebecca Hall Gruyter. In our program each week, we provide the tools, ideas, and encouragement to help you move ahead on your journey, becoming a more powerful and impactful woman in your own life. Now here's your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter.
Welcome, everybody. I hope you're having an amazing day. I'm so honored to be connecting in with you here in the middle of the holiday seasons. We're so excited to be leaning in and connecting with you. I have a really special segment lined up, a special lineup of guests. We are leaning in and celebrating a powerful book that we released earlier this year called Step Forward and Shine. And shine is in all capital letters, exclamation point. When I say shine, I'm lifting both hands up and really shining out. So the mission of this book is to help people discover the how to keep moving forward in the areas that matter most to them so they can step forward and shine. So today we're going to be talking with some of the amazing authors that were part of this book. This book was released on September 18th and within 24 hours became an international, a #1 international best-selling author. These are best-selling authors. I'm sorry, I'm all excited. Best-selling book in multiple categories in 5 countries. We're just so excited and honored to be part of that launch. I'm honored to be the leader and compiler of this book and to have such amazing authors come together to share authentically, transparently, and powerfully how each of us can discover how to step forward and shine. This is our 5th and final series in the show. If you enjoy this show, I encourage you to go back and listen to the first 4 shows in the series. We started releasing them in August, where we were taking moments and interviewing some of these amazing authors. I know you'll enjoy meeting them heart to heart. They have wonderful insights prepared and ready to share with you. So lean into the amazing conversation as we discover how to step forward and shine. Let's stop, pause, and take a breath together. Beautiful. Oh, I want you to get the most out of the show today, the most out of our time together, because I know it is not an accident that you leaned in today, that you leaned into this conversation. That means there is something here for you. And I want you available and ready to receive everything that has been lovingly prepared for you. So to do that, I invite you to stay fully present. Really give yourself this time to receive what is here for you, because I know there is something here for you or you would not have tuned in today. So be willing to really hear, really listen, truly receive, be fully present. Resist that urge to go and multitask and cross things off the list, but inwardly and physically really becoming present to receive. Those of you who are driving, please stay safe, both hands on the wheel, no texting and driving, inwardly tuning in, open, ready to receive. Those of you who are able to, I invite you to put both feet on the floor, feel it supporting you. Take a deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth like through a straw. Wonderful. One hand on your heart. One hand on your head, bringing you all in, mind, body, soul, and spirit. Let's take another breath. Close your eyes. You're absolutely safe. This kind of deep breathing, keep breathing, helps bring you fully present. Lowers your stress levels and your cortisol levels. Brings oxygen to every cell in your body and really helps us connect in heart, body, soul, and spirit. So in this space, eyes closed, bringing all of you in, what is it that you need today? What is it that will encourage you, empower you, support you? What is it that you need when you think about stepping forward and shining moving forward in those areas that matter most to you. Shining, purposely choosing what you're echoing out, what you're sharing out into the world, and sharing the gift of who you are. What is it that you need? Just feel into that answer. And then let's add in, and you are willing to receive because you have choice. So what is it that you need and are willing to receive? See if that adjusts your answer a little bit. Wonderful. Receive that information, come back into the room, fully present. Nice big breath. Move your shoulders a little bit. Wonderful. Back into the room. And I invite you to write down what was placed on your heart, what it is that you need and are willing to receive. Take a moment. Get it in front of you. Sometimes we have it circling around inside of us, which is great, but it's so powerful when we get it out, put it on paper, be able to look at it, see it. This helps us be aware, be looking for it actively. We can get distracted, we can forget what it is that we need and miss it. So I'm going to invite you to keep it top of mind. Be actively on the lookout, ready to receive. In fact, excited about perhaps the unexpected and surprising way that need will be met. Be unattached to the how, open to how creatively and surprisingly and powerfully that need can and will be met. Wonderful. Let's take a breath. Great. We're going to go around our virtual room here and connect heart to heart. I want you to take a moment and have the opportunity to hear from each of our authors when they took a moment to stop, pause, and listen what was laid on their heart. So as we go around our virtual room here, Gayle, I would love for you to share what was laid on your heart.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi.
So what I heard was I am complete. And that really resonates with me because I'm a hard worker and I'm always striving to do more. And it was just a relaxing, I'm complete and I'm going to receive fun. But I get to add some fun and joy to my life.
I like that. You're complete and receive fun and add joy. Nice. Because fun can be around us, but we don't always receive it. So I like that. So you're complete and receive, add in joy and fun. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you. Julia, how about you? What was laid on your heart?
Just authenticity.
Beautiful. Authenticity. Beautiful. Mm-hmm. And I can feel a strength in that vibrationally as you're sharing that and a depth. Beautiful. Thank you. Yeah. Cassandra, how about you? What was laid on your heart?
To be loving, kind, and non-judgmental.
Loving, kind, and non-judgmental. Beautiful. Thank you. Nancy, how about you?
All those were lovely. What I received was from my heart was that I need stillness and peace so that I can actually receive and hear my heart's guidance. So just to really have that inner quiet.
Nice. It's so easy to be busy, but sometimes it's a purposeful choice we make to have that stillness and that peace so we can receive. Beautiful. Let's breathe that in. Stillness and peace. Beautiful. Naomi, what was laid on your heart?
So in my heart, I felt this joy of giving and receiving love and the feeling of fulfilling my mission.
Beautiful. giving, receiving love, and completing your mission. Is that what I heard? I want to make sure I heard that last part correctly.
Yeah, fulfilling my mission, yeah.
Ah, beautiful. Let's breathe that in. Wonderful. And for myself, I felt joy, I felt excitement, anticipation, like I'm looking forward to the conversation and what will unfold, and gratitude. This is such a special moment that we have together when we get to connect in heart to heart, and to take a moment of gratitude and celebration for this book, the journey we've had, and listeners, the journey that we've had with all of you. And I thank you for being part of our time together. I just feel such gratitude and appreciation. And I'd love for us to take a moment and have each of you feel in to what is being laid on your heart, listeners. When we took a moment to stop, pause, and listen, what was laid on your heart? What is it that you felt pulling at your heart that you needed and were willing to receive? I feel like that is so important for us to step forward and shine, is to remember to stop, pause, and listen to what it is that we need and be willing to receive it. As we go into our first commercial break here, there's our 2 minutes disguised just for you. So as those commercials lovingly play in the background, I invite you to stay present and really listen to what is being spoken to your heart and to your spirit, what it is that you need and are willing to receive. When we come back, we're going to continue the conversation from this heart space as we lean into getting to know our authors a little bit more and some of the amazing insights and wisdom they have to share with us today. Enjoy these 2 minutes, and I'll look forward to talking to you in just a moment.
Be sure to friend us on Facebook. You can do it right now. Visit facebook.com/Voice America or search for us at keyword Voice America.
Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit empoweredconnectionstv.com. That's empoweredconnectionstv.com. And make the most of an incredible life transformation.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for speakers wanting to get on more stages. With just one audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities, reach more people, and expand your impact. Finalists get to audition live in front of leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Apply now at speakertalentsearch.com. That's speakertalentsearch.com. We look forward to hearing your message.
Find out what's happening on the Voice America Talk Radio Network. Find out about new shows, featured guests, and what's up this week. Find us on Facebook by searching keyword Voice America.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-472-5795. That's 1-866-472-5795. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope you enjoyed those 2 minutes. Take a breath. Breathe in all of that beautiful information that was poured into your heart and spirit, was really speaking to you about what it is that you need to step forward, what you need to shine. We are talking today with some of our amazing authors of the international best-selling book, Step Forward and Shine. I neglected in the first segment to let you know where you can find it. So if you are resonating with what is being shared today and really want to lean into all that this amazing book offers, it is available on Amazon. You can look it up under Step Forward and Shine. And it's available in print and Kindle. So just for those of you who don't have the book yet and are wondering where to get it, I wanted to make sure I let you know. So as we are continuing our conversation, I wanted to more formally introduce each of our authors so you know a little bit more about them, and they're going to share why they leaned into being part of this project. This project actually started a year ago that we came together and started weaving our stories and our lives together. And at the beginning of that journey, they leaned in, and so I wanted them to share why. So I'd love to introduce our first amazing author, Nancy Monson. She has an MA, an MP, BA, a CPCC, is a sole purpose advocate, a best-selling author, and a powerful speaker and facilitator. She's absolutely passionate about helping you live your soul's purpose. Please lean in and warmly welcome the amazing Nancy Monson to the stage. Welcome!
Oh, my goodness. Thank you, Rebecca. It's so nice, and I feel so honored to be here with you today.
You are so welcome. I love that we're starting with laughter and joy. How beautiful to start a conversation like that. I love it. And I would love for you to share why this book called to you, why this project was something you decided to be a part of.
Oh, I'd be happy to. Thanks, Rebecca. So, I've been in all three of the Shine books. Come Out of Hiding and Shine, Bloom Where You're Planted and Shine, and I'm super excited and honored to be in the Step Forward and Shine book. And because of that series, why I chose to be involved in the third one is, we all have great gifts. We're born with these great gifts. And what happened to me is when I was very young, about 6 years old, I got shut down when I was displaying it and embodying one of my best gifts, one of the gifts that, I came here to embody. And it took me a long time, until I guess a couple of years ago, until I actually could embody that gift again. And I had forgotten that the gift that I was given is performing. I had forgotten that I loved to perform as a girl, and I got shamed because I was too big. I was too out there. So I really wanted to be in this book because I wanted to help others who may have had the same thing that I had, where they felt shut down when they were expressing their gift early in their life, and give them a way. Like, yes, you can reclaim your gift.
Beautiful. So powerful. And I love how you tell your story. And I don't want to give away too much because we're going to talk about your chapter a little bit later on. But you absolutely take us right to that place and help us claim our gifts. So thank you so much for being part of this project and joining us today.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Absolutely. And Cassandra Garabedian, she is a style consultant, CEO of Making Statements in Style, a former runway model that walked the catwalks and the stages in San Francisco and Milan, and is a fashion expert who's passionate about helping you shine from the inside out. Please welcome to the stage the amazing Cassandra Garabedian. Welcome!
Well, thank you, Rebecca. Well, the reason why I decided to join, well, as you know, when you first suggested this idea, I thought, here we go again, another person suggesting I write a book. And I kept saying, I'm not an author. But after a bit of coaching, I decided I would take you up on it, and I was excited to be a part of this dynamic, empowering, and powerful group. So I started, and I leaned in, and I said, okay, I'm fearful of this, but I am going to do it. And I knew that with you supporting me and this powerful community of women and men supporting me, I would be okay. And the rest is history. And so it was just great. And I'm so happy to be a part of this most powerful book.
Thank you, Cassandra. We love having you be part of this book, and I am so honored to have you joining us. And you are absolutely an amazing author, so I'm glad you leaned in.
Yes.
I'm glad you leaned in and are joining us today. So thank you for being part of our amazing project. Absolutely, just an honor and a joy. Thank you. And we do have one amazing author that wasn't able to join us in person, but she is still here in spirit. So I wanted to share a little bit about her, and she sent me her answers. So I'll be reading those off to you, but I wanted to take a moment and introduce her. Her name is Monica Sawyer. She is known as the blissful millionaire, and if any one of you knows her, definitely bliss and joy go hand in hand with Monica. She has been featured on ABC, NBC, and Fox. She is the creator of the Blissful Real Estate Investor Formula, best-selling and award-winning author, speaker, and podcast host. She is absolutely passionate about helping you choose bliss. And I asked her, I said, now why did you decide to become part of this book? Why did you lean into this project? And here's what she shared. I have been on my own journey to overcome my own fears of being seen and heard. So I truly know how hard it is to step forward and shine. I also know how much having the courage to do it has added to my own personal bliss. I wanted to be part of this book project to inspire others to step forward and shine in their own life to increase their own bliss and sense of empowerment. So thank you, Monica, for sharing and participating in spirit with us. And I absolutely know that you embody that bliss and joy and have a passion to bring it to others. Our next amazing co-author is Julia Stege. Now, Julia, since 1997, has helped people show up authentically in their marketing online. She is passionate about helping out-of-the-box entrepreneurs and change makers attract their perfect customers from around the world in an authentic, true, and powerful way. Please lean in and warmly welcome the amazing, dynamic, and powerful Julia Stege to the stage. Welcome.
Thanks, Rebecca. Can you hear me well?
I can. You sound great. Welcome.
Thanks. I'm so happy to be here.
Glad to have you joining us, and I'd love for you to share a little bit about why you decided to be part of this project. What about this book and this project called to you?
Well, I really like the title, Step Forward and Shine. It feels in alignment with what I'm all about. You know, I like to help people to tap into what's most important to them for their soul journey, and to express that through their marketing and be truly authentic through their marketing so they can attract people who are aligned to them. And so a lot of times we get nervous about actually sharing ourselves because we're afraid of rejection. And so I wanted to share my story of how I overcame that.
Beautiful.
That fear.
Thank you. And you did it so beautifully in your chapter. I don't want to give away anything yet because I know that we're going to be talking about your chapter a little bit. But I love your passion and your commitment to helping people do that and really connect with people. And I can underline and hear that authenticity and that commitment to helping them attract their people, not everybody, but their people. And I love how you walk your talk in that. So thank you for being part of this call today, this show today, and this project. Mm-hmm. And we have another author, Gayle Bode. And you heard from her in the beginning a little bit. She was talking about that she is complete in receiving, being willing to receive that joy and fun. So Gayle Bode has these amazing dynamics to her. She is this creative bookkeeper. I like to combine those things with her. She has amazing creativity and amazing abilities around our businesses. She is a best-selling author, owner of Bode Office Solutions, providing office management and bookkeeping skills for over 28 years. And she brings amazing creativity into supporting individuals and businesses around that. And she's absolutely passionate about empowering business owners to have a positive relationship with their cash flow and stability in their systems to support all of the vision of what they are looking to bring forward in their business. So please lean in and warmly welcome the powerful and creative Gayle Bode. Welcome.
Thank you, Rebecca.
You are welcome.
Thank you. My chapter is Find Your Spark, and I'm realizing that I have this newfound courage to step out of the back room. I've been doing accounting, so I've been in the back room just getting things done. And the courage to step out and walk into the light and be seen and heard is what really drew me to this project.
I love that. And I love that find your spark and that courage. Like, we can get so comfortable in what we do kind of behind the scenes. And it does take that courage to step forward and be seen and shine. Wonderful. Thank you for sharing. Glad to have you joining us today. And then we have our amazing Naomi Bareket. She has, all kinds of things. She has an MBA. She is a speaker, a dynamic seminar leader, leadership coach and trainer, master level NLP practitioner, and creator of NeuroSUCCESSology. I love that. And she is absolutely passionate about helping women step into their power. Please lean in and warmly welcome the powerful and joyful Naomi Bareket. Welcome.
Yay!
Yay!
So you was writing the live in alignment to fulfill your purpose, and the reason I joined is because I was doing like all along successful business, but at a certain point I really felt numbness and emptiness, and I have a deeper, like I knew I have a deeper and higher purpose, and only when I went through transformation, I felt the ultimate joy on doing my mission. So I believe that each person has a unique spark and purpose, and everyone is longing to shine out his unique light. So it was very important for me to inspire each of you to shine out your unique spark.
Beautiful. I love that. And I love how you found it for yourself, and now you are on a mission to share it with so many others. So thank you for being part of our project and for being part of this book. I love it.
Thank you. I love it too.
Absolutely. And listeners, some of what has been touching my heart as I've been listening to the authors share why they leaned in, I hope that you're hearing that part of it has been their journey and this commitment to making a difference for others, to walking that talk, to helping pull back the curtains and share some of their journey to help you step forward and shine. So I was very much struck by that. And as we get ready to go to our next commercial break, I encourage you to use these 2 minutes to stop, pause, breathe, and receive what is being spoken into your heart and spirit. Give yourself a moment to integrate what is being spoken into your heart and spirit. When we come back, we're going to dig in a little bit more to their chapters and some of the amazing wisdom and insight there. We'll look forward to talking to you in just 2 minutes.
Be sure to friend us on Facebook. You can do it right now. Visit facebook.com/Voice America or search for us at keyword Voice America.
A Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit empoweredconnectionstv.com. That's empoweredconnectionstv.com. And make the most of an incredible life transformation.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for speakers wanting to get on more stages. With just one audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities, reach more people, and expand your impact. Finalists get to audition live in front of leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Apply now at speakertalentsearch.com. That's speakertalentsearch.com. We look forward to hearing your message.
Find out what's happening on the Voice America Talk Radio Network. Find out about new shows, featured guests, and what's up this week. Find us on Facebook by searching keyword Voice America.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-472-5795. That's 1-866-472-5795. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I hope that you enjoyed those 2 minutes. Taking a moment to stop, pause, and integrate can really help us step forward and shine. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Is we're exploring the amazing book that was released earlier in September 18th, the international bestseller, Step Forward and Shine. And we're talking with some of the authors from that, why they leaned into this project and what it is that we can look forward to in their chapters. They're going to pull back the curtain a little bit and share with us. So let's start that conversation. Julia, I would love for you to share the title of your chapter and maybe something we'll experience or get to look forward to in your beautiful chapter.
Okay, so my chapter is about an experience that I had of actually singing in a musical and bringing out my diva self that I'd repressed really my whole life from just fear and shyness. You know, if I was alone in the shower or something like that, I could be a total diva. But when it came to actually singing in public, that wasn't going to happen because, well, for a number of reasons, one of which was that I had been told by my mother that I sang flat. And, but through a series of just commitments to bringing out more of my true self, I wound up trying out for a part in a play where I was singing a solo, and it's called If You Believe is the name of the song. It's from The Wiz. And I'm Glinda, the Good Witch of the South in that.
And what a beautiful, sparkly way to shine. I love it.
Yeah, with lights. Okay, so shine really describes it because I had lights all over me. And I had a staff with lights all down it. So it was a glittery gold dress, and it was very glittery. And what I learned from that was that I don't have to be perfect to uplift other people. That I don't have to have everything to where, you know, I would be, you know, Adele or Barbara Streisand or something to have people really experience something uplifting and make a difference with others. And that I don't even have to say anything, that I can sing a song and uplift an entire room. I don't have to figure it all out in advance of like what transformational words I need to say.
So powerful. Thank you for sharing. And when I read your chapter, it was like I was right there with you, experiencing that with you. Oh, you had the ability to bring us through that journey with you. Oh, thank you for sharing. And Naomi, would you share the title of your chapter and something we can look forward to in it?
So the chapter is Live in Alignment to Fulfill Your Purpose. And I can read you one case. Like, I remember I was invited for dinner at my friend's house, and he asked me, "What do you do?" And I answered, "I'm searching for myself." And he replied, "Don't we all?" So we all look for meaning and something that is unique for us, that we really resonate with, and it makes us happy to fulfill and serve others. And I would say that self-awareness is a strong one. Like the saying, getting the correct diagnostic is already half the cure. So you must know who you really are, and not necessarily what you programmed to believe you are. And the key to shine fully are by living in alignment with your true self and by letting go of all those things that hold you back. So you can see some tips to help you find more about how to find who you really are.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. And I appreciate you highlighting those tips too. Your chapter is so beautiful and powerful. And this book, I think, even dials up the experience, because every author in their voice, in their message, shares how. So for anyone who's ever wondered, how do I step forward? How do I move forward? I feel stuck. I don't know how. This book, these authors share how and walk right beside you in the journey. It is not a solo journey. They're right there with you, and I love that. And I love the tips that you included in your chapter, Naomi. Thank you for sharing. And we have Nancy. Would you like to share the title of your chapter and something that we can look forward to in it?
Sure, Rebecca, thanks. My chapter title is Follow Your Heart and Shine. And my story is very similar to Julia's. I used to love, as a little girl, I loved being in front of the camera. Every time the camera came out, I wanted to be in front of the camera and goof off and pose and make funny faces, and that was not acceptable. My mother shut me down, just kind of similar to, like I said, what Julia went through. And then I had a very embarrassing experience at school when I was very little, and that was the end of my little performing girl. And it wasn't until because my heart said, you have to do this, it wasn't until my heart told me 2 years ago to sign up for a storytelling class, which I had no idea why I was doing it. I just knew that I needed to. And that's when I remembered this little girl who was shut down. And through learning that storytelling process, I was able to step out and do a performance in front of a group and love it. And it was such a gift. It was such a healing. And so in my chapter, I share 3 keys that really helped me in that process of reclaiming a huge part of who I am that was buried since 6-7 years old.
So beautiful, so powerful. And I love how you are shining and performing and how you take us through that. And we get to experience that discovery with you. So thank you so much for sharing and joining us today. And our creative accountant, Gayle, I would love to know the title of your chapter again. I know you shared it initially, but I'd love to share it again and a little bit of what we can look forward to in your chapter.
Yes, my chapter title is Find Your Spark. And so for me, it's been an interesting journey. I tend to work hard and work a lot, kind of like a plow horse. And I took a class, like you said, it's not a solo journey. I took a class about discovering your purpose and your values. and I came up with 3 words that really illuminated my path and how I structure everything, and then told it to me everything I experienced in my life and all the twists and turns and wrong directions suddenly became clear, and I realized what my real path is. So the surprise in the book is the 3 words morph into more of an entire feeling and being of the way I approach life. So I found my spark, and it added momentum to my life. And from here, I feel unstoppable.
I love that, and I love this transition from doing to being, and then how that brought such a spark into you and everything that you do and are. It's so beautiful, so powerful. Thank you for sharing. And then we have our virtual author, Monica. I wanted to make sure I remembered to include her, so I'm excited she's connecting with In Spirit. And her chapter title is Create Your Blissful Life. And I asked her, what can we look forward to in it? And here's what she shared. It's a romantic story about courage, determination, hope, and love. This is the story that inspires me to keep shining whenever I get scared and just want to give up or hide. I hope it will inspire readers and encourage them as well, that they can tap into the story at any time they're feeling a little bit discouraged or afraid. So Monica, thank you for sharing. Excited to have you with us on this journey and in this powerful book. And then we have our lovely and powerful Cassandra. I'd love for you to share the title of your chapter and a little bit of what we can look forward to in it.
Okay, the name of my book is, chapter is Lessons I Learned from 5th Street. And it's about something that's powerful and wonderful that happens when you exist in harmony with life. And it's about children who... This happens with children. They know this instinctively because you can see this at play when children are at play. They are pure. They are loved. They know no differences. They're honest and non-judgmental. They are the best of friends. They're untainted, and they enjoy the fruits of life. And they take life at what life is all about and what life has to offer. You can see it in their faces when they're at play.
Yes.
And as adults, we should take heed at what they're all about and what they do.
I love that. And I felt like I was right back on 5th Street with you as you took us, the scents, the fragrances, the sounds, all of it. You took us right to that place and on that journey and got to look through their eyes. Really, really powerful. Thank you so much for sharing.
Well, thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listeners, as we get ready to go to our next commercial break here, I want to encourage you to take a moment to stop, pause, breathe, and integrate what is being spoken on your heart and spirit. In fact, here's what I'd like you to reflect on. If you were to write your chapter in a book called Step Forward and Shine, what would you write? What would the chapter title be? What message would you, looking back on your life around stepping forward and shining, would you like to pass on? What legacy? And what do you want to step forward and shine in a little bit more? If you were to write a chapter in your own book, write a chapter in this book, joining us, weaving your story with ours in the journey of Step Forward and Shine, what would you title your chapter? And what is on your heart to express, share, and bring forth? With that, we'll look forward to talking to you in just 2 minutes.
Be sure to friend us on Facebook. You can do it right now. Visit Facebook.com/Voice America or search for us at keyword Voice America.
Announcing a powerful new TV channel featuring programs designed to enhance and transform your life. Make powerful connections, one program at a time. And by doing so, we can bring transformation to the world. Tune in each week to Empowered Connections TV as we add new programs to help you make empowered connections of your own. Visit empoweredconnectionstv.com. That's empoweredconnectionstv.com. And make the most of an incredible life transformation.
Rebecca Hall Gruyter's Speaker Talent Search is looking for speakers wanting to get on more stages. With just one audition, you could open the doors to hundreds of speaking opportunities, reach more people, and expand your impact. Finalists get to audition live in front of leaders looking to fill all kinds of speaking opportunities. Apply now at SpeakerTalentSearch.com. That's SpeakerTalentSearch.com. We look forward to hearing your message.
Find out what's happening on the Voice America Talk Radio Network. Find out about new shows, featured guests, and what's up this week. Find us on Facebook by searching keyword Voice America.
You're listening to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter. If you have a question or comment for Rebecca or her guest, we'd love to hear from you. Please call into the program at 1-866-472-5795. That's 1-866-472-5795. You may also send an email to Rebecca at yourpurposedrivenpractice.com. Now back to Empowering Women, Transforming Lives.
Welcome back, everyone. I'm excited to continue our conversation. I was just pausing for a moment and was curious about what you would call your chapter. What would you write about? What would you share about stepping forward and shining? What has touched your heart and life in our conversation today? What are you going to start to weave in and integrate and bring forward? What legacy are you going to share and spread about stepping forward and shining? We would love to hear, love to know what is being spoken into your heart and spirit. And I want you to feel us connecting in with you here, real time, to support you, not only in what it is that you need and are willing to receive, but also to cheer you on, to support you as you go back out into the world, that you've had time to integrate and pause and breathe in and process some of what is being shared today. But I feel like this is the beginning. It's not the end. This is the beginning. And so as you go back out into the world, I have asked our amazing experts if they would mind sharing a piece of advice, wisdom, something, a reminder, something that you can take with you and weave into your life. Because it is not a solo journey. We are here beside you, supporting you, cheering you on, walking beside you. So as you go back out into the world, we had certain things laid on our heart to share. So lean in and be ready to receive. I'm going to start with Monica. She felt in, and here's what she wanted to remind you. Bliss is a choice. You cannot always control what goes around and comes to you, but you can control how you choose to respond. Choose responses that support and empower you. The most is key to being blissful. Remember, bliss is your birthright. Choose to claim it every single day. Let's breathe that in. Thank you, Monica. Beautiful. Naomi, what would you like to share?
So, it's Proverbs. King Solomon states, the human soul is the candle of God. So I really want to encourage each of you to deep see into your soul, fulfill your unique purpose and best version of yourself so you can shine the world with it.
I love that we are the candles and we can be lit candles, right? Shining that flame out. Beautiful. Yes. Beautiful. Thank you. Gayle.
So I want everyone to know that they can be their best, collaborating, connecting, building bridges. And I believe that one person can make a difference, But not only that, I believe that you, the listener, are the person that makes the difference.
Breathe that in, listeners. Thank you. You are the one. Beautiful. Cassandra.
Let's live to the best of our abilities and celebrate each other's differences and know that life has something to offer for all of us.
Beautiful. Let's breathe that in. Thank you. Julia.
Two things. One is that you don't need to be perfect to inspire and uplift others. So don't wait until you're perfect to shine. And then taking from the words of the song that I sang in The Wiz, believe in yourself right from the start. Believe in the magic that's inside your heart. Believe all these things not because I tell you to. Believe in yourself as I believe in you.
And I can just feel that so beautifully and deeply. Thank you. Listeners, take that in. Beautiful. Thank you. Nancy.
Ooh, that was lovely. So, in my spiritual guidance training, we learned that the soul lives in our deep heart. And we can always tune in to the wisdom and guidance in our deep heart where our soul speaks to us. And a great practice is heart breathing. And it's similar, Rebecca, to what you had us do in the beginning. And all we need to do is imagine that we're breathing in and out of our heart. And that allows us to connect in, and if we're open, we can hear the guidance in our heart.
Beautiful. Thank you for sharing. Listeners, let's take a moment, put our hand to our heart. Breathe in. Breathing in through your heart, receiving all that is here for you today to support you, encourage you, uplift you, filling your heart, and amplifying what it is speaking to you. Every beat as it sends love and support to you. As you get ready to go back out into the world, I want to thank you for being part of our time together today, for bringing your beautiful energy and heart and spirit to our conversation. And that as you go back out into the world, I want you to remember that you are beautifully and wonderfully made on purpose and for a great purpose, and in fact, for such a time as now. So be willing to bloom where you are planted, now, not someday, and be willing to step forward and choose to shine. Have an amazing week, everyone. We'll look forward to talking to you next time.
Thank you for joining us this week for Empowering Women, Transforming Lives. Please tune in again for another edition with your host, Rebecca Hall Gruyter, next Thursday at 2 p.m. Eastern Time, 11 a.m. Pacific, on the Voice America Influencers Channel. And join us for a replay of the show every Wednesday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, 2 p.m. Pacific, on the Voice America Empowerment Channel. Have a beautiful week, and may you always bloom where you're planted and shine.